Today, we are going to talk about which social channels will drive more or less traffic in 2023.
So let's go over each of the social channels. Let's start off with Twitter. I think in 2023, and I'm
Oh,
curious
that's an
what you
interesting
think.
one. It just got bought.
No, it didn't get bought. Yeah, they're still trying to figure it out.
He has to get the deal done in like 25 days or
There's no
19
guarantee. You
days.
can still
19
try to
days.
fight it out in court. But
Because
we
he has an
digress on that.
extension right now, though.
Yeah, so we digress on that point of Elon will actually buy Twitter or not. But I actually think Twitter will be flat next year. I don't think their algorithms will actually hurt your traffic or really help your traffic in 2023. I don't know what you think about that one.
I agree with that. I have nothing to add there. Next one, let's go with YouTube.
I think YouTube will drive less traffic next year. If you look at their algorithm, it's A, getting harder, B, it's also getting more and more competitive, and then C, they're focusing a lot of energy on shorts. So I think it's going to be great for brand awareness, kind of like most of social platforms. If you actually keep them on the social platform, you're fine. But I actually think you're going to have a harder time getting the reach and views in 2023 compared to what you did in 2022 or even 2021.
Well, so I think I'll disagree with you there, but maybe it's vernacular here, but are you talking overall views or are you separating shorts from long form?
I'm talking about you're going to have way more competition, so you're not going to get as much reach as you would have before. And this is specifically about driving traffic to your website. So because of shorts, right? With shorts, it keeps them on YouTube. It doesn't actually help drive to your website. When people actually drive the long form, like shorts, yeah, you'll get more views now and even in the future. But with traffic, it's hard to get traffic from shorts. But on YouTube, if you create a long form video, you can tell people to go to your website. You can do annotations, have them click within the video and go to your website. It's going to be tougher though next year to get traffic because of shorts.
Okay, so that's a little different so that's a really important distinction for everyone. It's the way we're looking at it for this episode is like, how much do we think it's going to be, which social channel is going to drive more traffic to your site at the end of the day? So if that's the case, then I agree with Neil, but I think overall on that specific channel, I think YouTube will continue to compound. I think it has the most long-term upside. Let's go with LinkedIn next.
LinkedIn, they're craving for content. The last I looked at is less than 1% of the LinkedIn users are creating content on a regular basis. I forgot from what website that stat was from, but I'm 99.9% sure that I have a pretty good memory that it was less than 1%. At least that's what I read in that article. And when you look at that, they're craving for content. I still think they're trying to push and figure out ways for people to create all forms of content. Typically, what we've seen is when you add a link from LinkedIn, it doesn't really hurt your traffic. They don't mind. Of course, you can do really well if you just keep them on LinkedIn as a platform in general. But if I looked at 2023, if I had to take a guess, I would say you can get a consistent amount of traffic by posting links on LinkedIn next year. If not, maybe an increase. I don't really see them trying to decrease anything, because if they make it harder for you to get traffic from the content you're sharing or participating on LinkedIn, it's going to make it harder for them to get more people to create content. And they already struggle with that.
I'm going to say more just because I actually know a couple of people that are posting like every single day, sometimes even twice a day, and they're collecting about 1,000 or 1,500 emails a month, which is kind of a lot. And so I believe it's going to go up. And let's go with TikTok next. And TikTok, I actually believe, assuming nothing happens, the app doesn't get banned in the US or whatever, I actually think TikTok has the potential to grow more. And there's actually someone that has she sells Excel courses, Excel training, and she has like 6-figure days. So she just sells courses on like training you, and again, it's Excel training, and she does really well doing that. So you have to figure, if she is selling, then she is taking people off the platform and she's getting conversions that way. And so I'd say up.
I would agree with you on up on TikTok. They're still releasing more features, make it more transactional. You may not make as much because TikTok will probably start trying to take cuts and make money in different ways. Doesn't mean that in total you could potentially make more, but they just may be taking a cut of some of your earnings, depending on features that they end up releasing. But TikTok, as it currently stands, it's already hard to get traffic to your website. And if you look at some of the stuff that they're talking about doing, I know some people that work there as well. I do feel there is more potential to get your traffic up due to features that they're working on.
Yeah. All right. Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instagram, Facebook, we can bundle them together. They're trying to keep people on the platform. The only way you're going to get more traffic from these platforms that are Facebook owned in the future is if you pay money to Facebook.
Yeah. So we're going to say down organically. Are we missing anything? What about like Be Real? I don't use that one. Do you use that one?
I don't use that. One picture a day, right in the moment. You're not using really filters or anything like that. You're just posting really what's happening in your life instead of staging it. I do think, I don't know what's going to happen in 2023, but in the long run, if you think about what they're doing right now, you don't really have tons of potential to get drive traffic. So I actually think the future is bright on that one, in which there's more potential than what there is right now from driving traffic, because you can't really do much currently.
All right, that's it for today. Let us know if you're
Oh,
watching this on. Do you want to say something?
Pinterest.
Oh,
Pinterest. We missed Pinterest.
Pinterest and Snap. Let's go on those. Go ahead.
Pinterest and Snap, from what we've seen, I'm going to actually go with a decline on both of them. They're really trying to focus hard on the ad revenue. They really need it for their stock prices. I actually think you're going to struggle to get more direct traffic from those sites unless you spend money on ads.
Agreed. And that's more on a purely financial basis. They have to perform because they're public. So that's it for today. And please don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe. It helps us grow, and we'll catch you later.